Hello and welcome to your 30-minute chair yoga class for everyone. That's right. Long as you have a chair, you'll be able to take part in this class today. And even if you don't, you can modify and do everything standing. This class is for everyone. So for your chair today, choose something maybe if you can without sides of the chair, the armrest. But if you don't have that today, not to worry, we'll modify whatever we need to make this class be enjoyable for you and accessible. That being said, if you are in a wheelchair device today, just make sure that it's locked into position, just so we're not going to be shifting and moving around. That also being said, if you have a chair like mine and parquet floors, what I did today was put a yoga mat underneath, just so that's going to cause and secure the chair so it won't slide around. Safety first, right? All right, so today's class, we're going to work on everything, strength, flexibility, and balance, and there's going to be plenty of options for you. So as always, make sure to take the ones that is right for your body. Now we're going to begin our class sitting into the chair. So whenever you're ready, you can make your way down. And then from here, we're going to set our feet into the floor. So feel free to bring yourself closer to the edge if you need it. If your feet are still not able to come down, the option is to use yoga blocks underneath the feet. So if you do have that, feel free to use those here. We'll have our feet about hip distance apart. So I feel grounded through the soles of our feet. We'll have our hands to thighs and sitting nice and tall, finding good seated posture. So relax through the shoulders. When you feel ready, you can close your eyes. Relax our jaw. And start to bring focus to our breath, breathing softly. And allowing our mind to relax. Any thoughts we're holding on to, let's put them aside as we take this time to connect to our mind, body, and breath. Now continue to keep our eyes closed. We'll begin with some stretches for our neck. Let's begin with half moon neck rolls. Let's tilt right ear to right shoulder. Now we'll slowly roll the head down and around as we bring left ear to left shoulder. Now let's reverse that, rolling the head down and around as we bring right ear to right shoulder. As we continue with these neck rolls, releasing any stiffness or tension to be found. Sometimes the neck can be an area that we hold a lot of stiffness and tension. Now next time that right ear comes to right shoulder, let's hold it there. Feel it stretch along the left side of your neck. If we need a deeper stretch, you're going to take your left hand alongside the chair and reach down towards the floor. We'll feel a greater pulling stretch, still keeping right ear to right shoulder. Let's bring that left hand back onto thigh. We're going to roll the head down and around, so we bring left ear to left shoulder. Holding here, feeling that stretch along the right side of our neck. If we like a bit more, we're going to take that right hand to the side of the chair, reaching down towards the floor. Let's bring that right hand back onto thigh. We're going to roll the head down to center. Then from here, we'll bring our head back to center. We can open our eyes. Let's continue to stretch the rest of our spine, coming into our seated cat and cow. We're going to hold on to the knees for support and stay connected with our breath. As we inhale, let's lengthen our spine, lift our heart and chin as we look to the ceiling. Then as we exhale, we're going to lean back by rounding the spine, separate shoulder blades, and tuck our chin in towards our chest. So inhale, lengthen our spine, lift our heart and chin. And then exhale, rounding the spine as we tuck the chin in. Inhale. And then exhale. Continue here with your breath and noticing how your back and spine is feeling today. Make sure that everything feels good in your body. You should never feel any pain. So one more time, we'll inhale, lengthen our spine, lift our heart and chin. And then exhale, rounding the spine as we tuck the chin in. As we inhale, we'll lengthen our spine and look straight ahead. Now we're going to be coming into our seated sun salutations. This is going to warm up the body and start to get our blood circulating. So we can start here as we sit tall, hands to prayer at our heart center. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together, and then we're going to exhale, fold forward. Inhale to flat back, hands to shins, lift heart and chin, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up to sitting, palms together, and then exhale, draw them down to our heart center. A few more times. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale to flat back, exhale, forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together. Exhale, draw them down to our heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together. Exhale, draw them down to our heart center. One more time. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together. Exhale, draw them down to our heart center. Wonderful. All right, so we're going to continue to warm up the body and start to get into some strength and balance work. So you can stay seated here on your chair, sitting nice and tall. Now we're going to be extending the right leg out and point and flex a foot. So here we begin as we stretch the ankle, stretching through the shin and calf. Should feel good. Now next time we're going to hold the flexed foot, so toes point up to the ceiling, keep that leg straight and strong, engage the quadricep muscle, and sit tall. So using the abdominal strength and the strength of our back. Now the arms are going to open out wide as we spread our fingers. Holding here, we start to get into our strength work. Building strength in the arms and leg and around our core center. So we feel that strength through the back and abdominals. Now let's release that down and go to the other side. So as we lift and extend the left leg, let's point and flex a foot. Point and then flex. All right, so next time we flex a foot, hold it there. So the leg is straight, we engage the quadricep muscle. And again, we sit nice and tall. Arms open out, we spread the fingers. Feeling that strength here in our body. Feel that greater warmth building. Wonderful, let's release that down. Now as we continue to focus on our strength, we're going to be coming into Warrior 2. So we're going to be using our chair for this one. So we'll need to adjust ourselves here. We're probably going to bring ourselves a little further back and over to the left side of the chair. We're going to be taking that right leg open. So our hamstring is going to be on the seat of the chair. So we're going to ground through that right foot, and if we need to, we can always bring a block underneath that foot if the foot's not able to come all the way down. We're going to extend that left leg out so the leg is straight. That foot is into our mat. So we want to engage through the legs here, nice and strong. Square our shoulders facing forward. Lengthen our spine and bring the arms up to a straight line shoulder height. So we reach out through the fingers, and we can turn our gaze and look towards our right fingertips. In Warrior Two, building that strength here through our mind and body. We continue to breathe in and out through the nose. Nice smooth breath. Now let's take this into Sun Warrior. So that left hand's going to come to the back of the left hamstring. We're going to reach the right arm up. You're going to reach the ceiling and look up at your thumb into a back bend. If we'd like a deeper back bend, that hand's going to slide further towards the calf, opening your heart to the ceiling. Make sure that feels good for your back. Now with our strength, let's come back up into that Warrior Two. And from here, we can release the arms down. And let's set up for the other side. So taking your time here, it's also a bit of a stretch for the inner thighs and groin. So we're going to have that left hamstring supported by the chair. If we can, we're going to have that left foot grounded, knee lines up with ankle, and extending the right leg back. So leg is straight and strong, engaging your glutes and your quadricep muscles here. So we're not just relaxing the body. A lot of strength, a lot of work happening here. So we can realign shoulders in line with hips, lengthen spine and bring the arms up to that straight line shoulder height. Reach through the fingertips. So we now turn our gaze and look towards our left fingertips. Let's take this into our Sun Warrior. Right hand to the back of our right hamstring. Left arm reaches up, reach for the ceiling. Look up at your thumb. We need that deeper back bend. Slide the hand further down towards your calf. Open your heart to the ceiling. Strength, let's come back up into that Warrior Two. And from here we can release the arms down. Let's bring the legs back in, bringing ourselves to that center position. And then bring the legs all the way in from here, coming to the edge of our seat. All right, so we're going to continue to build strength and start to work on balance. Coming to our pointer pose. Now there's a couple options with this one. You can stay seated or take the option to come up standing and still using the chair. Now with the seated option, ground through the feet. We're going to sit nice and tall, so drawing the abdominals in. You're going to extend your right leg forward, legs straight, foot flexed. And bring your left arm up alongside your ear, reaching up to the ceiling. Now for those of you that are going to take the standing option, you're going to bring yourself up to the side of the chair, feet hip width apart, and right from your hip flexors, you're going to hinge forward, coming towards a flat back, hands into the chair with support here. So drawing the abdominals in, let's begin as we lift the right leg. So leg straight, foot flexed, hips square to the floor. When you're ready for more, you're going to sweep the left arm up alongside your ear, so you reach straight ahead. So wherever we are, we keep with that nice long spine. And when it comes to balance, it's never about perfection. It's about being present, doing what your body's able to do today. And as we do that, we are getting stronger. We are improving our balance, focus, and concentration. Now let's lower that arm and leg. Set up for the other side. So if you're in that seated option, you're now going to lift your left leg and bring that right arm up alongside your ear. In the standing position, let's lift the left leg, legs straight, foot flexed, hips square to the floor. And when you're ready for it, bring your right arm up alongside your ear, reach straight ahead. So we feel that working to the back, abdominals, glutes, and shoulders. Important to have that core strength. It helps to support and stabilize our body. It allows our body to move in many different ways. Now let's lower that arm and leg. All right, if you're standing, you can bring yourself up. We're going to continue to work on balance and coming to our tree pose. So I'll show the standing option first this time and then the seated option. So from standing here, you can bring yourself to the side of your chair. Your choice, you can stay close or you can bring yourself a little further away. We're going to use that left hand to hold onto the chair here. Now as the left foot stays grounded, a couple options. You can bring your right foot by the inner part of your ankle with the toes touching down. For a bit more, the foot can come to the inner shin or inner thigh. See where that foot needs to be placed today. We're going to stand nice and tall and reach that right arm up, reaching to the ceiling. Now for those of you that are coming into the seated tree pose, let me show you. Sitting onto the edge of your chair here, you can come up to the tippy toes, so onto the balls of the feet. And we're taking the right knee out to the right side. Okay, we can keep the rest of our body square facing forward, nice and tall. Hands to prayer at our heart center. And if we like, we can extend the arms, feeling more length into the body. This pose builds strength and confidence, helps to boost our self-esteem. As palms come back down to our heart center, you can release the arms and bring that leg back in. So if you're standing, you're going to take yourself now over to the other side of the chair and set yourself up. See if you're able to bring that foot to the same spot you had it on the other side to create balance in your body, especially if we're noticing some imbalances today from one side to another. With practice, we can work on creating that better balance. Now with the seated tree pose, on the balls of our feet, let's take that left knee open to the side. Hands to prayer, outer heart center. Okay, we lengthen our spine, sit tall. If we like again, we're going to extend the arms. And let's bring the palms back down to our heart center. From here, we can release the arms, and then we can bring that left leg back in. Now, if you're standing, bring yourself back to your seat. And we'll bring ourselves to the edge of our seat. Feet about hip width apart, sitting nice and tall. Now, working into our flexibility, we'll begin with a seated twist. So we'll take our right hand, bring that to the left outer thigh, and then you can take your left hand behind. You can either have that hand into the chair behind, or you can grab a hold of the top of the chair. If that's a little much for the chest and shoulder, just keep your hand down. We'll inhale, lift our heart, and then exhale, twist through the waist, upper back and neck. Stretch your eyes and look over a shoulder. This twist is also great for the internal organs. It gives them a massage. Massage the large intestine, which can help improve our digestive system. So yoga has many internal benefits as well. Now as we look back to the front, the arms can release and we'll twist. Other side. Let's bring left hand to right outer thigh, and then that right hand can come behind into our chair, or you can grab a hold of the top of the chair. Let's try not to force it though, whatever feels most comfortable. And we'll inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, twist. Through the waist, upper back and neck. Stretch your eyes and look over a shoulder. Now looking back to the front, the arms can release as we untwist. Now let's stretch and release through the lower back. We're going to lean forward here. We can have those forearms onto thighs. Or if we like, we can just allow the body to fold further forward. Arms can dangle. You can hold elbows. If you need support, you can have your hands into the blocks, or maybe you can get them down to the floor. Let's relax our neck, head is heavy. This is a nice stretch for our back. Now let's bring forearms back onto thighs. And then from here we can make our way back up, sitting nice and tall. Let's stretch through the inner thighs and groin. We're going to take those feet open wide, turn them out on an angle. We're going to open those knees nice and wide. Feel a good stretch here, sitting tall. And we'll add in a stretch for the chest and shoulders. Couple options. You can hold on to the sides of your chair, squeeze the shoulder blades in together. For more, we take the hands and interlace the fingers. We squeeze the shoulder blades together, open the chest. Arms lengthen and the knuckles press into the chair. Feel free to lift your chin, stretch through your throat. Nice opening here for the front of the body. Great pose to help improve your posture. Let's bring our head back to center. The hands can release. And we're going to bring those feet and knees back in, hip width apart. And coming to our seated pigeon pose, which is going to be a stretch for the outer hips and glutes. Let's bring our right ankle onto left thigh and flex the foot. Start as we sit tall. You'll feel the stretch on the right side. If we need a deeper stretch, we can lean forward, maybe reaching those fingers down to the floor. But we don't have to be there today. Find a comfortable stretch. Now let's make our way back up. And from here we can uncross the right leg and bring left ankle onto right thigh. Flex the foot. Start again as we sit tall. We'll feel that stretch on the left side. We need that deeper stretch. Go ahead and lean forward. Maybe reaching those fingers down to the floor. Now let's make our way back up. And we can uncross the left leg. Having our feet hip width apart, feeling grounded. Let's sit nice and tall, hands to thighs, shoulders relaxed. Here we're going to close our eyes. Soften your eyelids. Relax your jaw. Lips gently sealed. Tongue resting gently on the palate of your mouth. Soften all the muscles of your face. As we take these last couple of minutes to completely relax our mind and body. If your back needs support, feel free to bring yourself further back, having your buttocks against the chair, your back against. Making those adjustments that you need to do here for your body. And we'll start to scan our body from the tips of our toes all the way out through the crown of our head. Notice in areas we're holding on to, and now letting go. And allow our mind to relax. Any thoughts we're still holding on to, let's put them aside. As we take this time to connect to our mind, body, and breath. Begin to bring your awareness back into the room. Deepen your breath. Slowly awaken your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Your time, you can open your eyes, and we'll end with a deep inhale. Sweep our arms above our head, bring palms together and draw them down to our heart center. The divine in me honors the divine in you. May there be peace in your heart and a world around you. Namaste. And thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you enjoyed your 30-minute chair yoga class for everybody. If you do have any questions, always feel free to reach out. If you do have any comments or feedback or suggestions, you can leave that into the comments below. Other than that, enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope to see you back here soon. Take care.